And welcome to this week's issue of Play Print21. My name is Wayne Robinson, editor of the magazine, the website and the video here. It's been another huge week in print. News this week has been led by Whirlwind, the big trade printer in Melbourne, or one of the big trade printers in Melbourne. Its assets have just been bought by CMYK Hub, the biggest trade printer in the nation, who also is based in Melbourne, has sites all over the country. It looks like the end of the road for Whirlwind, a 21-year-old business developed by the Sester family, became one of the big trade printers in the country. What will happen now is that Trent Nankervis from CMYK Hub has taken over, has got a new lease on the Knoxville site of Whirlwind, has bought all the assets, and most of the staff will be joining him. Andrew Sester, we don't know what's happening with Andrew yet. Trent says he hopes he'll come over and join him too, as it'll be a great asset to the business. I understand as far as the creditors go, unsecured creditors, we haven't had any news on that yet, but it could be tricky because, as I understand it, at least two of the big paper merchants are in for seven-figure sums. So that's going to be tricky for anyone else that's owed money. Whirlwind, founded 21 years ago, one of the big trade printers, developed its own website, great business. It bought Lindsay Yates in Sydney 2 years ago with the aim of developing it into Sydney's premier high-quality printer. That didn't work out. A year later, it took all the offset kit down to Melbourne, and Lindsay Yates became the Whirlwind digital hub. That's business. It's an up and down world, isn't it? Also 2 years ago, IPMG and PMP merged. Hannon family took a major stake, obviously, in the new business. Shares then were 70 cents. They tracked upwards to 80 cents. And then they plunged, and they've been down at 7 cents for most of this year. Ovato has just this week gone through a capital raising, $15.5 million. 59% of it taken up by institutional investors, the rest by the Hannons, whose stake was 43.3%. It's now increasing, obviously heading towards the 50% marker, or 50.1% marker. The capital raising, $15.5 million, was to get money onto the balance sheet and to help expedite the move or the upgrade of Warwick Farm into its new super site. New man roll and 80-page web will be turning up there in the next month or two. Also this week, of course, the elections came and gone. Surprise winner, Scott Morrison, welcomed by the PIA, the new Liberal coalition government, welcomed by the PIA, who said they're going to be lobbying hard on 5 areas: energy, IR, and the other ones being, of course, cutting red tape and training is the big thing that they're looking at. You can read all these stories and more in print21.com.au. One final thing, you can read the full report of my visit to FESPA in Munich last week. All the companies that are there, that are big players in Australia, they've all got a report on their website. That's it for this week's issue of Play Print21. My name is Wayne Robinson, signing off.